Ready?
Hi everyone, you're welcome once again to get another video on Google Creates and Comics TV. Now on today's video, I'll be talking about, or rather, give my opinion on AI. Is AI good or bad for creatives? What do you think? Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Your questions, you can agree and disagree. That's the rule of the channel. Feel free to disagree, feel free to agree. So back to the question. Is AI, artificial intelligence, good for creatives or is it bad for creatives? So if you're a creative like myself, I'm a comic book writer, for instance, you could be a prose writer, you could be a musician, you could be an artist, an illustrator, 2D, 3D illustrator, 2D artist. Is it good for you? Now, this is what I think. My thoughts are, it depends. It depends. Now, we've had cases where people have said AI have been used to, copy people's work, people's copyright, people's artistic design, people's craft, work of art that artists have spent their time to actually draw. And then the AI has been used to sort of copy and mimic their work. For that, I would say AI is bad. And that's rather a bad way to use AI. So for me, I feel creatives, i.e. writers like myself, should see AI as a tool. Just as your screwdriver, your power drill, your cars in general parlance, just as you see those things as tools. And then just as you see your pen, your stylus, your Wacom drawing pad, just as you see those things as tools, your various Adobe powered platforms, just as you see those things as tools, you should see AI as a tool as well. Because with the advent of AI, you can use AI to achieve different things, very positive things for your work. And then the one advice I would give to every creative out there is to be careful or mindful rather of crusaders. Be mindful of those people who come on to say, oh, AI is all bad. Don't even look at AI, down with AI. So be mindful of those people. You can use AI as a tool. Firstly, you can use AI to improve the speed of your delivery as an artist, not to take over the work you're doing, but use it to improve the speed of your delivery. Also, you can also get in front of the whole AI advancement and discussion. Now, if you partner with, let's say, a software developer and use your art as the basis of the algorithm of that AI, then you're onto something that could be another revenue stream for yourself. You go on there and then you actually have a legal discussion with, or a legal agreement with the software developer, and then your art can then be the basis of your art can then be the basis of the algorithm of that AI. Also, as a writer, you can have your ideas in your mind. You're thinking about an idea. Let's say you've got the title. Let's say Mad Men Walking is the title. You start thinking, how do I come up with this story? What story points can I break down or create and then develop afterwards? You start thinking. You can just go briefly to an open AI source, for instance, ChatGPT, and type in a few words, say, please create story points for a title for a novel or a book, graphic novel titled um, Working Mad Men. And then when you do that, the AI would sort of give you results to your query, just like you would use your normal search engines. And then you look at it, you go through them, then you can have that as a basis to build on, take those few lines and then build upon them, use them to develop your work, and then develop on them, have something that is really robust and actually you. Now, I'm not saying you should go onto ChatGPT, for instance, and then you put in a search, and what you do, you just copy the words and put them in Word and send it out as a book. That would be wrong. And then certain people are being made to feel afraid in terms of AI is going to take your place. That AI would replace real artists, real actors, real illustrators. But I'm here to tell you it won't. So for me, the message from me to you from this video is that you see AI as a tool that would help you deliver your work better. For instance, if you're a freelancer, it will help you deliver your work faster to your client. You can even use an AI as your initial reference, as in use an AI result as initial reference to go about creating your art. So for me, AI is not bad in itself, but it can be bad depending on how you use it, how you apply it. And just as I've said throughout this video, AI can be a really important tool, a very useful tool for you as a creative, whether you're a writer, you're an artist, or whatever sphere of creative you are, or whatever part of the creative sphere you are in. AI can be a tool. And in case you haven't heard this or you don't know this, AI has come to stay. It's not going anywhere. All the big companies, the big conglomerates, and now IT-based, tech-based conglomerates are now coming up with their own sort of AI versions. So it's not just ChatGPT. You have several sort of AI platforms or tools. So these big companies have spotted the use of AI and the profitability of AI. So don't let any crusader, get in your way to just make you feel like AI is bad. And also, as an artist, you draw. With the advent of AI, I think you should look inwards as well to say, how do I improve? Because the one thing that the advent of AI could do is make people less reliant on artists. In this regard, I'm not contradicting myself in this regard. If, let's say, a writer or someone has been working with an artist and that artist doesn't deliver on time, in terms of work that's been paid for, that individual writer can then say, oh, maybe I'll consider using AI to get this work done, to get this, let's say, book cover done. But if you're an artist and illustrator, you look and say, okay, now with the advent of AI, I intend to improve. I should now go about improving not just my art, which is the least problem for an actual artist, but how I deliver my art. Let's face it, if it's not AI, it will be something else. It could be a big conglomerate that goes on to employ massive, a large number of artists to start and then place them on salaries instead of paying them. You have to improve your delivery. You've seen this in the podcast area as well, where podcasting used to be for individuals. You start your individual podcast, and then you grow that way. But now you're seeing big companies like Sky and the rest of them having people, maybe top sports people, and presenting podcasts or hosting podcasts on the Sky Sports platform. So that goes to tell you that if AI doesn't come up, something else will. So there are two things that you should take away from this video with respect to AI. AI is a tool. See AI as a tool, not a rival, not something that's come to take your job, not a big bad wolf, but as a tool. And then secondly, see the advent of AI as an opportunity, or rather an instigator to improve not just your art, but how you deliver your art. So thanks for watching today. We're coming towards the end of today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next time on yet another video on Ugo Creates and Comics TV. So have